Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are watching us from. If this is the first time I'm coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you are about to watch is a case of visa scam or breach of contract. Please stay tuned while the defendant and the complainant make their statement for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
Thank you very much and have a happy weekend once again. Okay, let's hear you out. Briefly explain to why you are here. I believe the mic is on. Push it up, please. Okay, go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Favor. I'm here to report a lady sitting here beside me.
I believe you can talk loud than that.
Last year, I was introduced to her by a friend of my husband in Europe. So when I called her, when he passed the number to me that I should call this lady here, I called her and explained about traveling. She told me, okay, that is a job, that she can do it as any visa, any country, that is what she based on. So along the line, that very month that I called her, she told me that she's having one link on ground, which is Germany, that I should pay the sum of 25,000 naira so that she will use it to process a national ID card and driving license, because she asked me before if I have those ones. I said no. So he said I will pay for that 25,000, which I sent to her. Then after some days, she said, I asked her how far. She said she will get back to me, that anyhow she goes, she will update me. So I was waiting for her updates. When I asked her again, she said that the slot they promised to give her, that she even submitted about 9 clients, that they picked only me one, that she don't know what to tell others now. I was happy she said they picked only me one. So along the line, I said, so how far are we going about it now? He said she will give me updates on when to go for the submission. I was waiting for her to update me for the submission. She called again and said the slot is full already.
Try to cut down too many, because I will not have time to attend to too many long talk.
Okay, so
summarize.
All right. Then she said that slot is full already. So I said, okay, how are we going to do about it now? She said I should wait, that she will get back to me. While waiting for her, for after like some days, I called her, Madam Alpha. She said that one did not work out. But meanwhile, she have another one on ground, which is Italy 2 years visa. That one, I will pay 20,000 naira for bank statements.
And you pay it? And
I pay it. 20,000 naira.
Then 25,000 is for what?
25,000 for driving license and national ID cards. Then 20,000 for bank statements. Along the line, so I asked her how far. She said that one, that she will still get back to me, that she's waiting for her for updates too. So after some time, I called her. She said we are going for submission on the 12th of March. So while waiting for that date to come, on the 11th, on the 10th, when I called her, then she said I should get ready on the 11th for the submission. On the 11th in the morning, I got prepared and I called her. She said I should hold on that money, that the person that wants to release the bank statement is not ready yet.
On the 11th, what happened? Just go straight to the point.
Okay, then.
Or just how you make call, how she call you, the excuse, I don't have time for that.
Okay.
On the 11th, I paid social amount for social.
It did not work out again. Then they said the bank statement is not ready yet. I said, okay, what will I do now? He said I should wait, that she will update me. So while during the period while waiting, coronavirus now now come up. So I was still waiting for her update. After some months about the coronavirus, when some embassies started opening, she called me that she's still waiting for that one that I paid a statement of account for. Meanwhile, while waiting for that one, there is another link on ground again which is 40,000 naira for registration fee, Poland. And I paid, yes.
Poland.
Yes, Poland.
Go ahead.
Then while waiting for the Poland to bring date for submission, along the line, I still called her. She said I should come to her office, that because I said, why taking long time? You say I should pay 20,000 for bank statement. That one, the date is not out. Poland again, the date is not out. She now said I should come to her office, that we will need to talk. That is not something we can talk on phone. So that is how she invited me to her office, and I went there. So she started telling me some other countries that the link is on ground and that people are using to go to Europe. He said if he should tell me all these countries, that I should pick a choice of my country.
So which of the country do you choose?
I choose Malta, and she gave me price of Malta, which is $6,000.
$6,000.
Yes, $6,000.
And you paid that $6,000?
No, I did not pay $6,000 that very day. She said I will have to pay make a payment of $1,200 as deposit.
You not pay how much?
$1,200 as a deposit.
$1,200.
Yes.
You paid cash or?
No, I went to the bank to do the transfer for her.
In Naira to convert to dollars?
Yes, in Naira. In that they said we should convert it to dollar rate. When I wanted to pay the money, he said we are going to use the dollar rate of that day.
Which amount to how much in Naira?
Which is that day the dollar rate was 464.
Yeah, the amount to how much in Naira? That's the question.
Okay, 556,800. So after that day, then she now said I will wait for the visa to be out, and the document will be out, that they are processing it along with national birth certificate with ID card, which I have them with me here. Then after which I paid the money, she now said she will give me updates. So while waiting for the updates, after some months, she now called me that the document is out, that we should get ready, so that I should get ready to go. And I said okay. So along the line, we now ask her, she now said we will pay the remaining balance now. She now said we'll pay the remaining balance now. And I said okay. Then the remaining balance, it was now $4,800.
$4,800 or Naira?
No, $4,800. But because I paid 1,200 before. So that day, he now said the dollar rate of that day that we are still going to pay. Because meanwhile, when I wanted to pay the deposit, I asked her that we should just calculate all the money, the $6,000, so that when the document is out, I will know how much to balance her. She said no, that if that day come, maybe the dollar rate will be low or high. She don't know, that we must wait till that day before I pay the balance.
So how much did you pay?
So that day the dollar rate was 470, which
how much did you pay?
Ma?
How much did you pay that day?
Okay, that day I now paid 2,256,000. That is the dollar. Yes. That is the balance. Yes, that was the balance with the dollar rate that day, the day I paid it. So we now ask her to check.
Calm down. Naira.
Yes, to Naira.
2,256,000 Naira.
2,256,000 Naira, yes.
That you paid to her account?
Yes. But that was not all I paid for.
Hold on. The document you are having, is it the photocopy of the original?
The document.
The document that was you. Is this original or photocopy?
This one is photocopy. I print those ones. They are all in my phone. The charts, we both chat together. So
can I have it?
yes, sir.
sister should give it to. And what again?
So after she said we'll pay that one, then we now ask her to look for flights that can go to Italy to go and meet my husband. So
have you gotten the visa?
No, I've not gotten it then. I've not seen her. So we are just talking on phone. She now said I should make I should pay the remaining balance before they can release the passport to her.
Another balance after 2,256,000?
No.
You should pay this very one?
Yes.
Okay, then you pay. What happened after this?
We now said she should look for tickets that can go to Europe, that will carry it, that we used to travel, that she should look for it. She will help us to check online. So she now checked and said the ticket that day was 370,000.
And you paid?
370,000. She just lists the things that I will need to pay for.
Which one did you pay?
I paid for the ticket 370,000. Then I paid for boarding. She measured boarding. She measured boarding that I paid 80,000 naira for boarding.
370.
370,671. 370,677.
677 naira. That is tickets.
That is for tickets.
Which one did you pay again?
Then 80,000 for boarding.
And what again?
Then 40,000 for COVID tests. And 5,000 for
Where did you do
hotel.
the COVID test?
She says she has a daughter who used to do it without me appearing.
What?
That is
you have the test with you?
So that day.
Do you have the test with you?
The result.
She give you the result of the test.
Yes.
Thank you. Let me have it. 40,000. This is the COVID test result.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So we now calculate the balance with all those money, and we now calculate everything together that day. Everything now end up with 2,751,671.
That is the money you have paid so far.
Yes, that's all.
Come again.
2,751,671.
Yeah.
So I think this is it. Yes, NAIRA.
Let me have it.
That's the total amount altogether.
And I believe this one comprises of citizenship, green card, and everything in Europe. Give her a microphone. Let her respond to your question.
Good afternoon, everyone.
You've not done? Okay. Once again.
So she now after that day, she now said I should get ready to travel. So when we now got to airport, so when we got to airport, she now handled the passport to me with the other documents, birth certificates and ID cards. They are yet, but the passport is not yet with me. So when I want to board, they ask me for my passport. I submit it to them, and they checked it and said the passport was faked. They said the passport was fake, that I cannot use this passport to travel. I said no, it's not fake. According to her, she said if they tell me anything, that I should tell them that is a complete document, that is not only passport I'm having birth certificate here with me as a citizen of that Monta. So I told them
Citizen of Malta.
that is Malta immigration. That
Do you have the passport with you?
no, it's not with me because she later sent somebody to come and collect it from me.
Where is the passport?
It's with the man that did it.
Sorry?
It's with the Alaji that did it.
Where is Alaji?
At Yaba.
And we will arrest you. Alaji will be involved. Go ahead.
So I now called her and I started telling her that they said this passport is fake. She was telling me not fake, not fake. I said, this passport is fake. Oh, see what they are telling me here, that I cannot use it to travel. That I should go and call the agent that did this. So they now have to seize the passport. And I told her, she now said she will look for a way to release this. So then she now pays some amount of money. They now release the passport to me. And I came outside from the airport. So I was telling her, this is what happened inside. Why did you know that this thing, I cannot use it to travel? Why are you telling me all this, that there's somebody there that you already said to, that the person will allow me to pass, he will call me? He said the person is a partner, that they are working together. I don't know how she said it, that somebody even traveled last week. Somebody who traveled from that airport last week, that he don't know why this man is doing. I said, if you have been using this person, if you have been using this route before to carry other people, what is not the difference? Why my own? Why are they not asking me all those questions? So she was just saying all sort of things, that is the man that is questioning me, that I don't know. Maybe the man needs extra money, that she already settled the borders inside. They are waiting for me. Is this man? So after many talk, so she was not talking with her partner. So where we start?
Do you pay any other money after this?
No.
Give her phone. Don't waste my time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Sometime when I got the message to appear here, I was actually at the international airport in Abuja, boarding my client that traveled last month. Sometime last year in March, somebody referred Mr. Jerry, because of the jobs I've done before, referred Mr. Jerry to me. Mr. Jerry now gave my number to her. They asked me if I have any country going there. I said no, that they should wait. That was why she would be calling, asking, no, nothing yet. Then later, one agent made an advert for Germany, and I asked them if they will go to Germany, because Schengen countries, when you enter any Schengen country, from there you'll be able to take train to another country. From there, I say from there you'll be able to go to Italy to meet your husband. So they now requested for documents. She only brought passport. She does not have any other document aside passport. They asked for driver license. They asked for national ID card. I asked her if she has. She said she does not have. She now said, okay, what's next? What can she do? I now asked the people. They said, okay, they will do the document. How much to do? 25,000. When she forwarded it, whenever I pay this money, I'll send the receipt to her that this is the payment. They did the national ID card and the driver license. They sent the soft copy because she stayed in Ikorodu, while me at Abuleba. So the distance was too much. I sent the soft copy of both to her. I said, the day of your submission.
You did driver's license?
Not me, the people that does driver license.
No. We don't know no person here. You are dealing with her directly, so you are the one who know here. Did you actually do driver's license for her?
Yes.
You took her there for capturing?
No.
Did she fingerprints? Go ahead.
So when the soft copy came out, I sent it to her, both copies. I was like, okay, the day of your submission, then you will use, they will give you the driver license after, because where she stays is far from where I'm staying. And the agent that did it also stays far, not around me. So when it was time, later they said out of how many, it was just she they picked, which I told her, all the conversations on my phone. Then later, they said the slot was full again, that the agent's name is Alice, that the slot was full, that they didn't pick her anymore. I was like, we already told this lady that she is going for Germany and she's waiting for updates. The man now said he has another slot on ground, which is Italy, working. And my job is no deposit. When your job comes out, that is when you pay. Then they now ask for our bank statement. She said she does not have bank statement. That how are we going to do it? She's always the one asking how we're going to, because she does not have it. Since she does not have bank statement, how are we going to do it?
Print out my bank statement.
Since she doesn't have bank statement, how are we going to do it? Because they have a particular amount that you read that you can use for your submission.
Drop that phone.
That you can use for your submission. So I told the man in charge, said she does not have bank statement. So okay, they let her pay 20,000 naira for them to do bank statement for her, which she paid. I sent the receipt to her that look, I've paid the 20,000 naira. She is here. I said, this is it. I've sent the receipt to her that I've paid the 20,000 naira. That was when the COVID was very strong. When it was time for them to submit, they said the document.
Bank statements?
Ma?
Bank statements?
Yes.
Like she have money in the bank?
There is bank statement to submit.
Did she have money in that account?
Yes.
She got money in that account?
The one they did for her.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's in her name. She owns the money.
I don't know how they did it.
It's not.
Who are the date?
That one is.
All this money were going into your account, right?
Yes. And I paid it and I sent her the receipt.
Go on, please.
Okay. So when it was time for her to submit, they were like, they are not done with the document because she didn't come with any document. The chat is still on my phone. I was like, I should tell them to hold on so they will not get to Abuja and they will go and stay in hotel and be wasting money. I told her to hold on, that she should not move because she was not the only one. The other agent also brought clients. Then later, the COVID was very, very strong. Everywhere was locked down, both in Nigeria and outside the country. So that was how that.
I thought I've warned you people to put your phone on silent. Madam, step out.
So that was how that one. We were waiting. Nothing happened. I kept on asking the agent, what is happening? I've not heard from you. My client is waiting. We did not hear anything. Then she kept on calling that her sister-in-law is maltreating her. That she, I'm here with you. I don't need to lie. That her sister-in-law.
If you interrupt her again, I'm going to walk you out of this one. That is how I'm going to close this case. If you interrupt her again, I'm going to walk you out of this office, and that will be the end of the case in this office. If you do that again.
There is no day she does not call me. Sometimes she come out and tell her, see, this is COVID period. Everywhere is locked. Nothing is happening. That she's tired of Nigeria. Don't she don't need her husband. That their marriage is new. She does not want her husband to go and marry another one. That her sister-in-law has turned her to her slave, sending her a message that she's tired there. That if the sister-in-law sent her a message, she said she's not going. So when
that is her personal life. Drop that and talk about
sir,
the money you paid to your
yes,
account.
we are coming there, ma'am.
Don't go there. Whatever reason she gives to you, my concern here, she wants a visa, she paid money to your account, for what reason? Just address, respond to what she said. Live her family life.
The reason why I went to do passport, that's the reason, that's what brought me.
The reason why you did passport is that she wants to go and join her husband.
Yes.
That alone is a big reason for somebody to be married and leave her husband or her wife.
That is what I'm saying. That is where I'm coming, ma. Because visa is not going. Countries, they are on lockdown.
So why do you keep collecting money from her?
Ma, I did not collect money from her.
How?
They requested documents which she does not have. I was like, how can we get it for her?
And let me tell you, while I will get to arrest this afternoon, all the documents both you people forged and you collected money from her to give her a forged document is a criminal offense. That alone will first get you arrested first here. Then you're going to provide all the allergies and everybody that is involved. But the refund of the money is coming from you because the money was paid directly to your account, not to any other person. That is conspiracy. You have a gang that you are conspiring with and running fake documents. And how did somebody that lives in Nigeria become a mortal citizen?
Ma, I'll get
Who is
there.
that?
Ma, I will get there. Me, I don't do passport. I have never done it before. I'll is the first
what
one.
you should have done, you shouldn't have involved yourself. Then as they contact you, you refer her to whoever that is responsible for fake document, fake passport, fake citizenship, and all that. But in as much as you get her convinced and you are communicating with her, asking her to pay money to your account, whomever you are remitting the money to is none of her concern.
I did not force her. That's why I invited her.
And that is why you
and the
say
husband
back.
concurred and said he knows about it. It was, yes, it was the husband that asked her to do it, that he knows about it, he had heard about it, he has seen people that abused it. The husband concurred. I've never done it, and because...
When you get to court, tell the judge that the husband concurred, that you should go for fake forged documents, forging of statement of accounts, and the account on which bank you people use, you provide it. And if you have money in that account, you let us know. Then when you get to court, then you tell them also that the husband concur that you should forge Nigeria federal government driver's license, which she has never known any knowledge, have no knowledge about driving. When you get to court, tell them that you have been to Malta, that this woman is a Malta citizen, or you have the right to forge any document asking her to go through Nigerian airports with a fake citizenship passport that she's a citizen of a Malta. When you get to court, explain that to the judge. I am not one. I'm only saying here to mediate. And anything contrary, if you are not complying with our mediation here, what to do here is to get you arrested from here, ask the police to charge you to court the next day. Whoever that is involved, get them involved when you are arrested. So if that is your justified reason, when you get to court, to explain that to the authority. Because I cannot ask you to go and rob. And you robbed, then you said, I'm aware that you are going to rob. I gave you gun to go and rob. Then you say, yes, I gave you gun to go and rob. For that reason, you are justified to rob. Or I pointed a place to you, forged documents, and you go and forge the document as an adult that is not a minor, and you say you are aware. Even if she's aware, she's not aware, you have a separate case with the Nigerian government, which is number one, forging a COVID with the situation we are facing in Nigeria now, that you have to give her a fake COVID result, a test that she have never undergone, she have never passed through any process, no injection, no test, nothing, and she stay in the comfort of her home. You brought this result or whatever to her, that she have already a COVID result. And this is a certificate. Certificate of Malta. You can see, this is the certificate, the fake certificate as a Malta citizen. And this seal is even more authentic than Nigeria CBN seal. And what I'm saying here now, so I don't even know where people are getting this seal. This in alone can close our CBN. Have it. Sorry. And you can see her ID card as a citizen. Where is the driver's license?
No.
Sorry?
That one is not with me. They give it now.
They did not give you the driver's license. Madam, we need a money refund back.
She will get it. I never told her that she will not get her money.
How is she going to pay the money? Right from here, from this office.
The man promised in 2 weeks that he's going to pay off.
They will have no business with the man. Have business with you.
Yes, I know. Because she's dealing with me directly. I don't have such amounts in the account, in my account. What I'll be doing will be paying monthly.
Which of the accounts?
My account.
Which of the particular account? Because you don't have a single account. You have several accounts. Which of the accounts? The first bank. What happened to the other one? You don't have money also?
I don't have.
So if you go into the account now, you have no money in the account.
You can check one.
You do that as soon as police arrive.
Bless you.
you that can be so desperate on how to get out of this country will understand. You are married, you have to be with your husband, or you want to be with your husband. The one thing is for you to wish to travel, another thing is for you to exercise patience, to follow due process. You are too desperate, and she would have duped you beyond this amount you are calling. Because of what? Desperate. You are not patient to go to the embassy. You are not patient for your husband to find any other means, if he's a citizen over there, to send you the required document via the embassy for family reunion. You want to go through fire, you want to go through sea, you want to go through land, not considering the risk what would have happened to you. Because if it's going to take you 6 months, 1 year to join your husband over there, and you want to be there in 1 month, don't forget that there is a penalty for every offense that you committed. If you are arrested in the port of entry and you were deported, you might go to jail, and the period you are not patient enough to go through normal process, you will still spend it in the prison, or they spend much to be able to try to bring you out. Virtually all the European countries, your passports are visited there, which is not good. It's not a good record. German refuse you, Italian refuse you, France refuse you, because you are not patient. You really want to, by all means, they keep denting your image in the embassy by supplying different fake documents, fake account, fake company name, fake marriage certificate, fake everything fake. If France refuses you, instead of them to come down and tell you this is what you really need and you can't do otherwise, they keep promising you because they see that you are desperate, and they take advantage of you. I want to say it to the open, to the whole public, nationwide. Any visa scam issue that will appear in this office is zero mercy, except the person stayed in this office and make instant transfer. Because I have known what traveling agents have done to so many young boys and girls that are trying to earn living, a better living out there. If you don't have any contact whatsoever, don't try to use, you want to try your luck, because you all know that none of you have these contacts. I can't see someone in American embassy that have contact with you that you should bring fake documents and you be granted visa. It's not possible. You cannot take somebody's fake document and present in UK embassy and the person get visa. It's not possible. If you have tried that and you try to maneuver, wanting work, and you just feel this person is desperate to travel, and you took advantage of the person, siphoning the person, start reaping, sucking this person as if the person has become your standby ATM in your house, you will refund to the last kobo. If only will allow you to even step out of this office before you think of what next to do. Because forgery of documents is a criminal offense that nobody, no reasonable police officer would jeopardize his work to coin such case and allow you to depose scot-free. And if for whatever reason this woman traveled with fake COVID certificate, whereas she have not been given any treatment, no vaccine, nothing. Then she land there, before you know, she contact it or whatsoever. She's exposed to danger. And if she can pay exactly what it costs to have the vaccine, why not give her the vaccine? Why not take her today, let them give her the vaccine? At least that can save her here, even while she's in Nigeria. Because if I think it's less than 50,000 as well, even if it's 50,000, who paid 40,000 can as well pay 50,000. Why taking 40,000 out of her and you give her a fake COVID-19, what is it called? Fake certificate? Isn't that wickedness? Driver's license that this person that don't even know how, where is the position of steering. And she's sitting her back home, have driver's license, Nigerian driver's license. Then the office that produced the driver's license have to explain to the whole world. Possibly the person have been issued such license that have led to so many lives. We can't fold our hands, watch this country rotting every day by day. If it's like this in our time, what will it be in the time of our children and grandchildren? You are collecting money, glowing, and somebody will stay back here while your husband will be there, and you will not encourage her. No, you have to stay put, allow your husband to file this, and look for a professional that will give her a better professional advice and the right process to follow. Or that you keep her at one corner, siphoning money for her, bring this, bring 40,000, bring 20,000, bring 30,000, bring how many $1,000. If even at the end, but how much is European visa? Then she eventually paid for everything fake. I can't imagine using money to buy fake document. For what? Original is even cheaper than fake. German visa, as at last I renewed my visa, how many years ago? I don't think it's more than 15,000. UK visa, as at the last I renewed 5 years, was 170,000. Official rate. So what is this millions for? Just like I told you, we don't know any other person aside you as far as this case is concerned. Every transaction, financial transaction, went to your account. And all what we need from you is what you pay to her today, and you write undertaking to refund her balance. That is all what I'm expecting from you. Don't pull any allergy in. Don't pull Tunde or Kenny or twins. As many as you know, well, they are not involved as far as this office is concerned. However you want to sort out your score with them, good and fine. If you return back to her, if you pay her money and you feel somebody is in possession of your money, report the case back. Here, then the person will become our defender as well. Did that make myself understood?
That's fine.
All right. How much are you paying her now?
I have just 100,000 naira.
You say?
I have just 100,000 naira.
Which of the accounts now? Because you have First Bank, you have GTB, you have Zenith Bank. 100,000 in those banks or 100,000 in First Bank?
I don't have in my First Bank. Zenith Bank. That is the only two I operate.
You say?
I say Zenith Bank, that is the only two operate, First and Zenith.
First and Zenith. You don't have the money in your first bank. Let's see. I hope you know a BVN, one BVN covers every account.
I'll open it for anything to see that.
No, don't worry. When just finish that first. When the police come, you go there, you check it properly. Then we know. Because some of you delete your transaction and delete where the last whatever is. What is your last transaction you have?
Yes, I'll check it.
You don't know when last you have transaction in your account?
I don't have transaction.
Eh?
I don't have transaction.
You do have transaction.
Yes.
That was when. And when was your last transaction? Withdraw, deposit, transfer was when?
Day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday. From which of the accounts?
My Zenith Bank.
Zenith Bank. How much was the transaction?
Can I check it?
Day before yesterday, you don't know how much how many transactions do you have that day? You have more than 10 or 15?
Ma'am, I'm a travel agent. I do ticketing. I know I've done some local ticketing recently, but I use my first bank to do the transaction. Like 60-something thousand naira.
60-something thousand naira was the transaction you made. Then the balance remained 100,000.
No, that is my first bank. My Zenith Bank, that is the only where I have 100,000. This is only my Zenith, I have 100,000.
It's only your Zenith, you have 100,000. Okay. We will attend to the case when the police come. Yeah. John. Our call lines are 0903-024-84 is our call line on this very case. Thank you. The line is open. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello? Hello?
Turn down the volume of what you are watching from. Each time you call the line, before you call, turn down the volume so that you can hear us.
Yes, there is no volume. I don't have the volume.
Your name and where you are calling from. Madam, what is the problem?
Hello? My name is Frank. I'm calling from Italy.
Frank from Italy, go ahead.
Mother, I thank you for everything you have been doing in this human rights. Indeed, you are a good woman. That woman should be arrested immediately. She's a fraud. $6,000 is not a small money. That woman has paid not less than $2,000 or 2,000 euros. More than the million naira. She should be arrested. Here in abroad, you can't even make $6,000 in 3 years after paying your house rent, paying NEPA bill, paying gas bill, feeding a house and everything. You can't even make $6,000 in 3 years here in Europe. That money is enough for that girl to set up a very good business in Nigeria. Why her husband will be visiting her once in a while, once in a year, or once in 6 months. I don't even encourage people to be coming to Europe when you have 3 million in your account. What are you doing in abroad? Here in Italy, even more tax. The money they earn every month in money is not even up to 800 euros every month. After paying bills, paying gas, paying house rent, you cannot even save up to 300 euros a month. I cannot encourage anybody to travel to Europe. Now, there is no good job in Europe. The only good thing in Europe is just electricity and security. Apart from that, there is no work, there is no money. I can't imagine somebody having $6,000 in your account and you still want to come to abroad. That is insane. But this woman, she's a fraud and she's a criminal. She should be arrested. That's my humble opinion.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Your name and where you are calling from? Please call back. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from? Hello?
Hello. Good morning. I'm calling from the United States. My name is Yaya Yaro.
Yaya Yaro from US. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Okay. My contribution this morning is to the thief sitting on the left-hand side from my view right here. That woman should be handed over directly to the police from that office. She is so heartless. How can she be providing fake documents knowingly? And she knows those documents will go nowhere. These embassy people are not stupid. You think they don't know original documents? They do. And for the other lady that is desperate to travel, well, we understand that you need to join your husband. But these days, everything is on the internet. How you do that? You Google it, you will see everything. Go to the embassy website, you will see all the requirements. These are things you can do for yourself. As the best or at the worst, you can get an immigration lawyer. Your husband can do that from over there, you can come from here too. I'm so unfortunate that things have to go for you this way. We understand that you have to, join your husband. I had the same issue when my wife needed to join me here. But I wasn't as stupid as you were to pay an agent to be giving you fake documents. Well, I hope you have learned your lesson, and I hope that woman will have to return that lady's money back to her 100%. 100% in the first possible time. And she should also go to jail to some of the everything to other agents that does the same thing. Thank you very much. That's my contribution. God bless you for the work you are doing, you and your husband. Because I can imagine without this forum how the lives of victims will be. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Shanice. I'm calling from Italy. I've been watching this program. Honestly, I'm in support that the woman should be arrested immediately. But who is going to make the arrest? The same Nigerian police that is also scammers, that also scam, they even make arrangements to scam the other lady. And at the end, it's the lady that they have been scamming will get lost. Will lost everything and will not get her money back. So I don't know if you can have somebody who can make the arrest without any compromising. Because I want if there is a way you will handle it in your office. Because that lady don't respect. We don't have honest people, honest Nigerian police that can do the work very well. So that is where my doubt is coming from. Because the same Nigerian police, together with that woman, they're going to make arrangements. If they went to elephant fight, the grass suffer. The person that is suffering is the same person that is going to suffer to the end. So that's my own side on the case. Okay, thank you.
Okay, briefly, I need to respond to that. I want to tell you that among Nigerian police, we still have policemen with high integrity. We are in the system, even in a family of 12 who have Judas. Within individual family will have bad eggs. So we cannot generalize that Nigerian police. You don't talk about Nigerian police, then you are insulting the whole nation. You have to control your word when you are addressing public in that manner. I can attest that there are good Nigerian police officers with high integrity. And those are the kind of offices we signage with. Thank you. Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello, this is Ify. I'm calling from the US.
If you're from US, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. President.
Yes.
I want to contribute to the visa scam and all that. So, Madam Agent, dear God, how can you take all this money from this girl? And everything you gave her is fake. What miracle do you expect to happen when you went to the airport? Collected all this money, you know that everything you gave her is fake. And you still allowed her to go ahead, pack her things, pack her load, her clothes, everything, and went to the airport. And she was disgraced over there. How can you guys be wicked like this? We just capitalized on her desperation to go and find her husband. We don't see anything wrong in that. You capitalized on it, capitalized on her desperation, and took her of all this money. It's not fair. It's not fair. And the lady that wants to join the husband, your desperation blinded you. Everything that these people gave you, at least you have an atom of understanding that all these things are fake. You didn't show up for your caption, your driver's license caption. Yeah. You didn't show up for your COVID test, but miraculously, all these documents landed in your hands. They gave you a mortal citizenship. You knew that all these things, that it's a lie. You didn't show up for your COVID test. You didn't show up for all these things. You know that it's fake. So how can it miraculously be a real passport and gave you? Some of your desperation blinded you. So this should be a lesson to you. If you want to join your husband and you guys are married, you can do it legally. You can do it legally and join your husband and live peacefully with him. And I heard a caller that said, oh, Europe is bad, Europe is bad. If you join your husband, you're going to survive. The person that is saying is, let me come back to Nigeria. If you join your husband, you're going to survive. You have to do it in the right way. There's one way to do these things. If your husband is legal there, you can join him peacefully without getting scammed. So that's all I have to say. The advice.
Thank you. The only number to call is 090302484. That is the number to call if you are out there to contribute. No other call from any other line, please. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello?
Turn down the volume of what you are watching from. Your name and where you are calling from.
Good afternoon. My name is Innocent.
Innocent from where?
I'm calling from Germany. I'm calling from Germany. Okay. First of all, my advice is this. These some people that came back to marry. So many of them doesn't tell their women exactly what they are doing, whether they are legal or not legally. I understand. At least the guy should have let the woman know that she don't have documents first. And secondly, I have encountered those experiences with that Madam Agent. It happened to my junior brother. They are so heartless, and they will be doing all this and giving you 100% assurance that everything is genuine, although you know that it's not genuine. But they are sure, because I heard her saying body fee. I don't know which one is body fee, because once you get your picture, you go in and body is free. There's nothing like body fee. But I told you that the body fee that she wants is just for her to settle the person down, push the person inside. While things doesn't work like that, you know. And that lady that is desperate to join the husband, she will sit down thing I want to say, I believe if you can be able to use one of them, those legends, to give an example so that others out there will know. Because I don't believe this is her first time of doing this. I believe the way she looks so bold. I believe she has been doing this before. And this one she was just caught red-handed. If you use her as an example, those people out there will know. Because she took advantage of that lady because she is desperate. Imagine marrying citizenship. How can you get citizenship? If they ask the language, can she be able to speak the language? That's what I can contribute. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. But our men really have to be honest with whom they want to marry and tell them exactly what they are doing or how their situation down there.
Thank you.
They are living a fake life. Thank you.
Turn down the volume of what you are watching from. Turn down the volume. Good evening, your name and where you are calling from.
Hello?
We can hear you. Hello, 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 hello. Turn down the volume of what you are watching from so that you can hear us.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Go ahead.
Hello? Yes, good afternoon. Hello? Can you hear me, my mother?
Oga, we can hear you.
Okay, good afternoon. And I really do appreciate all the work you've been doing. And this is my contribution. I'm calling from United Kingdom, and my name is Adam Abubakar. That lady there, UCHE Queen or something, I don't see any reason why that lady should give that lady office without paying half of that money she took from that woman left to her. I would suggest for you, please, if you can't go her, if this woman does have a property anywhere, a car, whatever, landed property, whatever she's got, take those things from her. Document anything at all. Because when that lady, I don't know her name, when this lady was paying this money to her, she wasn't giving her fake currency. She was giving a genuine currency to her, and she was happy taking it from her. I mean, the question I wanted to even ask again, my second question to this woman is this: does she really actually knew all the documents she was providing to this woman is fake? Or she actually knew it's original, she was taking it from this other man, as she claimed. My contribution is, whatever she has, whether she has it there in Lagos, or she has it in village, whatever she has, landed property, a car, or please take it away from her and carry it over to this woman until her money is paid fully. She said, "Karma." Thank you very much. Thanks, madam.
Thank you. All right, we just have two. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello? Hello?
Your name and where you are calling from.
Good afternoon, ma. My name is DUPE. I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead.
Please, man, that woman needs to be arrested, man. How can she do somebody of 2.something million naira just to make a visa for her? And that lady too, if her husband pays in Italy, it's very simple for her, for him to make her document. If the guy is working, it's just for him to get his contract of work and apply for rural Austria. Under 2 months, she will get the visa. It's as simple as that. So I don't know why she has to go through backyard visa process. That was why she was due. But please, Mark, thank you for all your good work you're doing with your husband. I've been following your husband since you came to Italy. God will bless you both in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma.
Good afternoon. Your last caller for this program. Turn down the volume. Turn down your volume. What are you looking for? I use this one. After this call. No, fine. Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from.
Yeah, my name is Wilson Oswald and I'm calling from London.
Wilson from London. Go ahead, please.
My name is Wilson Oswald and I'm calling from London.
Go ahead, sir. Turn down the volume. Turn down the volume of what you are watching from. You turn down what you are watching from. They keep repeating one thing again and again and again.
Okay, I've done that. So can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yeah, okay. I want to really thank you for the job you're doing because I've watched you a couple of times and I actually follow you. So this one just came on and I just need to contribute a little bit to it. The problem is with us who are abroad. A lot of us, we don't have the education. We just, go out of Nigeria, blah, blah, and then you run down here, ignorant, like Dodo, as it were. If this man that is married to the lady, is a citizen of wherever she was supposed to be going to, all this thing won't come up at all. Because if you are a citizen, you can apply directly to your whatever, like the case of London here, you go to the Home Office, in fact, you just apply, it's your wife. It's as easy as that, or your child that is less than 18. All of this, you bring them down, no problem at all, because it is your right. Now, one thing is clear, if the man is not a citizen of wherever this woman is even struggling to go to, they're going to have a lot of problems, because the man will be having this problem, and then she herself will have double problem by the time she gets there, if at all. You understand? For the scammers and the rest of them, it is this kind of ignorance that lets people play into their hands. So, like a lot of people are suggesting to take the woman or get the woman arrested and all of that. If she can return the money, fine. She needs to, example needs to be made out of her so that these things will reduce a little bit. Again, for those of them who go there to present themselves to be duped, is another matter entirely. If this man is married, for instance, like me, I brought my children and stuff down here after getting my state. And I followed the process normally. As a matter of fact, I came here to school and then after that I got a job. I followed the process to get the paper. It's not like magic or something or like two-way, you see? So, like the job you're doing, I really, really appreciate it and God will actually bless you. Handle it in such a way, which I know you will do anyway. For this woman to return every kobo of the poor lady's money, and then for it to be accepted. In fact, you ask that woman whether the husband is actually a citizen. If he's a citizen, there's no problem at all. If he's a citizen that then is not married to another person, like a marriage that maybe he's got a divorce and the rest of them, and this woman is the proper wife, there is no two ways. The embassy will grant the lady a free passage after paying for the normal documentation and the rest of them. So thank you very much and God will bless you.
Thank you, sir. All right, that is the last caller for this program. We are going into another case. You step in here. You drop your whatever. Hold on a moment. All right, thank you, viewers, for being with us. Thank you. We'll be back in a moment.